Hello, folks. How are we? Broccoli is first. And Adam, hello. Welcome to Track from Scratch number 7. Oh, I can see the moon. The full moon right ahead of me there. Hope everyone's doing well. And thanks for joining me. Yeah, this is our 7th Track from Scratch. Would you believe it? I don't know how many more of these I'll do in this format. Because I did promise I'll get out the big gun soon, and I'll get my cameras out, get it on the modular, start doing some stuff with hardware. So move it away a little bit from, just doing stuff inside of BITWIG all the time. Let's have a look here. Just sort out this chat window so we can see everyone. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. This is all good. Just resize that. If you're new to this, basically, I just try and make some music on the fly. Mainly using BITWIG, but like I say, I'm going to start using hardware. No idea what I'm going to do. No idea where I'm going to start. It could all go bad. If you're in a chat room and you're live, you can get involved with this. I'm live on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Hopefully that's working. So if you're on Instagram, this should be working. Fingers crossed if I've set that up right. And Twitch as well. And please do like, share, subscribe. That means an awful lot if you can do that. Please. You can hear me all right. If there's any problems with audio, just give me a shout in the chat room or whatever. So let's just kick off. And I'm going to try and use stuff that I haven't used so much in the past live streams because I think you might just be getting a bit fed up with that. So I'm just going to go straight in here with Absinthe. I haven't used Absinthe in ages. Can you hear that okay? Okay, let's get a pad on the go. So far, so good. Inky back. Thanks for joining us. Let's get a pad on the go. What we got? I don't know what this is. Okay. Now, I'm not very good with pads and chords and all that. Hey, Azio Head, thanks for joining us. All cleared, that's good. If my mic's too loud or too quiet, do let me know when we get going a bit. I've just bought a plugin in Black Friday called Klimper. I don't know if you've used this. It's really cool. It just feeds into a DAW. It is available on iPad, but it came out on the for Mac, and it was discounted to like £8, and you can play chords with it. And what it does, it suggests which chord you might want to go to next by it being bigger than the others. So if I start with F, so it looks like A minor's one to go to. I think they're all maybe suggested. And I don't know how to play these chords. Well, I could probably figure it out. Give me, So I'm just going to start with that. Get rid of these chords up here that I had. What was that? That was F. Yeah, start with F. A minor, C. So you just put the chords you like up here. Where do I go after C? I want one more chord. Quite interesting, that D minor 7th. And then when you're happy with these, you just select them up here and you just drag the MIDI in. And there we go, we've got it in here. That's cool, isn't it? Anyone use this plugin before? Sounds good. I wish to do a new version. Yeah, Absinthe GUI is a bit, whoa. I know. I think that's one reason I don't open it that much, and just going to try and get over that today. Thanks for streaming. Struggling with getting started, Henrik. Yeah, I know, man. Sometimes it's hard to just get started, isn't it? And I hope, if anything, from these live streams, I'm inspiring you to just make music, make sounds, and just get involved. You know, let me just sort out that chat. It's a little bit off the screen. Can't see everything people are saying. There we go. That should be better. I find it therapeutic to watch Matt. Oh, thanks, Inky. Well, you know, doing best. Zoundzik. F major 7th to A minor. Always a goodie. Okay, I keep that in mind. Azio Head knows his chord progressions. Anyway, I have to rely on apps most of the time. You know, it's just how I am. I did have a chord bot, but I don't really use that too much. So I just been using this plugin. So this is what we've got. You know, it's a starting point. One thing you can do in BITWIG, if you right click, you can scale the content. So if you want it twice as long, just do that. And now everything's twice as long. I'm not sure if this is the right sound, but I'll start with it. You know me, I'm not afraid to just start changing sounds halfway through. Doompad, what's this sound like? It's not very doomy. I quite like this Deepington, actually, what I started with. And, you know, I was going to jump to the usual plugins that I use. I was going to distort it, add reverb. But we can do that in here. Got some resonators on. I can't even remember how to add echoes, resonators. I don't remember really how to add effects even on here. Whoops. So in that case, I tell you what, new plugin. I bought some plugins in Black Friday. I got some from Waves. Just checking the chat room. Yeah, Waves, and I got the reverb, the H reverb. I think the H stands for hybrid. And oh, that's nice. It's a nice reverb. A 4-second reverb. Yeah. You know, Nick Bat, it'd be up for a 4-second reverb. It'd probably want a 20-second reverb. I got distortion as well from Waves, Berserk, but it's a little bit gritty, you know, distorts in a different way. Oh, hang on. That's interesting. Sort of white noisy. Oh, or I tell you what, I know what we can use. Another plugin. I have spent about maybe 200 quid on plugins, I think, over Black Friday, and I got this other one by XLN. Everyone's probably got this. I've never owned this. RC20. Anyone got RC20? You can do vinyl kind of sounds with it, so we can make it wobbly. Look, wow, that's all right. That's cool. You can add noise, different types of noise, different types of wild flutter, distortion. We can add reverb. sure about the noise so much. Just a little bit. Okay. Instead of the vinyl crackle noise, I'll just go with this sort of tape hiss. Soundsick loves the RC20. Yeah, I think this is a cool plugin. It's a very sort of contemporary cool sound, isn't it? Inky wants less reverb. Let's take the reverb off. What's it sound like without it? Okay, let's keep it dry. Thank you. Like I say, if you're live and here with us now, make some suggestions. I'll try it out. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's vibe. Inky don't want any reverb. We're not having reverb. To be fair, Inky did say less. I just took it off. So we've only got we've got absinthe. Now, one of the things as well that I like to do is create a bit of movement, maybe take some of that top end off a little bit. So get the EQ plugin from BITWIG, and you can open up this panel and you can add modifiers. So I might get an LFO and apply this LFO to the low pass filter frequency, like that. Now what I've got to do is open this up and calm it down a little bit. Let's add a little bit of chaos to it. I don't want it to be just a regular sine wave. And let's put it before the RC20. Snurker Germ. The RC20 is raiding my wallet. Yeah. Yeah, that grainy distortion's really good. The RC20 does it well. I don't know if it's still on sale, but yeah, I got it. It's like 20 quid or something. It's like, yeah, going for that. Right, where are we going from here, folks? Do we go for some bass? Do we start bringing some drums? Didgeridoo? Some loops? Oh, I know. Let's try and keep this kind of really lo-fi. Let's have some... I want some kind of drums that sound like someone's almost banging on a cardboard box. That kind of stuff. Pounding kick drum right now, Inky. Inky wants to go straight in with the kick drum. Bang! Maybe. I think I got there first, though, in terms of I want a loop of some kind of... I know, so Loop Cloud, you've probably seen me use Loop Cloud. I do need to install the latest version, actually. So let's see what we can get with that. So with Loop Cloud, you just put up the Loop Cloud plugin inside of your DAW, so you can hear what's coming in. And then here we've got some loops, and I want sort of weird drum loops. What's in ambient waves? You know, sometimes we just have to go by names of things, isn't it? I've no idea what ambient waves is, but I just kind of think, oh, that might be quite good. So let's do this by loops. Bit cheesy. Oh, drum. I need drums. Filter it by drums and loop. It's at like half speed. Where do you all get your loops from? Cheesy. No. Arctic drums, you're not doing it for me. Sorry. Not right now. Complex Indian rhythms, yes. Let's give that a blast. Tablas. Dusty needles. Okay. I'm not going to spend too long. Just want to throw something in. Okay, there's something interesting in this. Something in this. It's not the kick drum, it's this kind of section. Let's put the RC20 on that. Okay. Anything else we can add while we're here? What about some EDM ultra drops? This would be hilarious. Uplifters. What's this? Awful. What? Oh, nice kick. Yeah, we'll have that. Let's have that. Inky was right. Big kick drum. And let's put the RC20 though on the kick drum. Take off the reverb. It's a really thwacky. Let's try some presets out. I've not used this much at all. There we go. Kind of mixed half and half. I stretch this kick drum? Do you ever do that? Just kind of stretch your kick drums. Got different stretch modes. Just leave it like that for now. Might just take off some of the top end. Thanks again for everyone who's joining us. Please do like, share, subscribe. What if I put the EQ before? Oh yeah, I've added that noise to the kick drum. Love doing that. Okay, how do I get out of the preset browser? Hello? I've chosen my preset. Ah. That white noise, if I take the noise off the kick, I like that. Let's try a different noise zone. Okay, greetings from a damp and grey Maryland. Hey, Paul. Oh, Henrik, you got Klimper. You just got it. You just bought it. Klimper. Someone just bought it because they saw this live stream. I don't know why I said that. I've bought it. Okay, where are we going next? I feel like we're going to need to change the chords a little bit at some point. We've got a nice kick. I want this kind of... I want a bass line in there, but I want one that just feels like it's somewhere off in a distance. Yeah, it's damp and grey in England at the minute as well, Paul. Right, what shall I use for bass line? Shall I go back to Absinthe? Let's go back to Absinthe. And I guess if I just copy over the notes, I can just use the root notes. What I might do is just keep that note going. So that stays the same, then it changes. Okay, just stop that a second. I like sometimes, hey Brett, thanks for joining us, mate. There's quite a few here tonight. This is cool. It's a Monday night, isn't it? It's a good way to start the week, I think. Yeah, sometimes it's good just to, I think, stop the music, find a sound, and then let the music play again. I think having a break from what you're doing, and then when you listen to it again, it suddenly sounds fresh and organic again, and things stick out to you that you might not have noticed before. So let's go by bass, and let's go by sub. Whoa. Wow, that's quite nice. It's got... just sounds broken. I like it. There's not a lot of sub in it. Down an octave. a weird sound. I don't think it works with long notes. So what if I did like almost like staccato-y, something like this. It's a weird sound, isn't it? Maybe we'll add the RC to it. That is weird. And this loop, it's just there in the background. But without it, just fills that space. Okay, let's continue on the path for a kick drum. As much as I like that, it's not what I'm after. Okay, what else have we got? Oh, I'm changing the wrong one. Matt, you silly sausage. You ever do that? You have the wrong plugin open and then you start changing the wrong synth. Okay. Okay, that's back. Do you know what I mean? I had Absinthe open on 2 different instances and I was changing the wrong one. It happens to all of us, doesn't it? Just checking the chat room. Richard Williams, hey. Mark, hey, how you doing? Who else here? Yes. Mark's just grabbed a DIY Bifaco Lich from Thunk. Ah, is that the new one where it's the owl, sort of, it's like pure data, you can program it. It looks really interesting. Let's have a look then what this bass. Let's try the RC20. RC20 is going on everything tonight. Change this note. I need to go to an A minor, which would be a G sharp. Where? Is it an A minor? It's an A. Headphones on, you get this. Wow. When it goes right down there, that's pretty impressive actually. Without the RC20, put reverb on the bass. Why not? No rules. Don't like that other one. Let's change tempo. where we go next? I say vocal. The sub is good, isn't it, Adam? See, that works, but it's just, it's cheese for me. That, ugh. I'd only use that if I could auto-tune it, you know? There's something interesting here. This almost sounds like some percussion. This is getting weird. RC20 on it. That's cool. Without it, just added this reverb. It's a weird reverb in this RC20. You got decay, pre-delay, stereo, mono, flux sort of modulates it, and then you can focus top end, take away the low end. It's very creative, like it. Whoa. You've got an overall EQ as well. And gain in, so you can kind of distort the way in. What's going on in chat room? Hey Mark, hey Synth Addict. OMD. Is it OMD? Maybe. Loop Cloud looks fun. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Like I say, where do you guys get yours from? I mean, I've got some on a hard drive, but I'm just pretty much using Loop Cloud now. Anything else? Just looking. Okay. Yeah, liking it. I don't want to overcrowd it. I don't want to keep putting loads of stuff on it. But you know what I might do? I'm going to go to the master. The masters.
The master, yes, precious.
I'm going to go to the master, put the RT20 on. Let's put the RT20 on the master and see if we can put everything in a similar kind of space. Without it. The cool thing about Loop Cloud as well is because it comes in, the sound comes in through your DAW via the plugin. What it means is that you could put some effects on that audio signal coming in from Loop Cloud, and you can audition the sounds with effects already on it. So if I go, and again, I'm loving this RC20, put the RC20 on the Loop Cloud input. Let's choose VHS, old school VHS, and now when we listen to a sound coming through Loop Cloud, it'll go through that plugin. What's that?
Butterfield, yay.
Okay, that's great.
Butterfield,
Oh
yay.
man, love this. Okay, let's put guitar effects. Yeah, what we got in here? So you can hear that warbling going on from the RC20 in real time. Oh. Does that work? Someone said Schmiegelcore.
Schmiegelkors.
Okay, enough of that. If I could find some guitar in... I'm in F. Yeah, I'm in F. What's this one? Whoa. No. So much to choose from. Okay, Matt, concentrate. Okay. This is inspiring me. Let's put that in a sampler. Let's whack that in the old sampler-a-thon. And stop that and do this. Now what I've done I love that sort of thing. It's just that bit like that. This sort of bit. I need to loop it. How do I put it on loop? Loop. There it is. Not that long. Don't want that long. Bear with me. What can we do with this? Sounds better to me when it starts from this chord. Yeah, I'm repitching this. I'm not sure. Just gonna leave that one there for now. Okay. Bit too much warble in the pitch. Yeah, I think that's because I've got the master RC20 on. If I take that off, I think that's better. Okay, chat room. Where am I going? Tell me. Think about it. Don't just throw anything out there. Think about it. What do we need? Do we need anything? I mean, if I just put a sausage fattener on the whole thing? Are you going to stop me? Saying something from the grid, soft vocals, a soft arp, could be quite nice. I've always found arps a bit obvious, but let's see. Let's jump into. Okay, let's try. Let's try an ARP, but you've got to tell me which synth. I'm waiting. Shall I go for absinthe? Shall I go for something from F-Expansion like Amber? Or let's do this by instrument, or ARP 2600, Diva. A grand piano. Oh, actually, yeah. What about in contact? I've got the Olafur Arnold's felt grand, or kind of like. Let's have a look at this sec. I can still see the moon. Let's put this on here. I can hear a motorbike. And let's put on the arpeggiator. I like the way this is breaking that up. just a note every now and then. Okay, let's play around with this arrangement a little bit. Open the track, sustain chord, the D minor 7th, and then do we just go straight in? So if we start with the sustained D minor 7th, when we go to the next scene, instead of it starting on that D minor 7th, I've got it starting at the start on the F now. So we should get that change. Maybe not the kick. Started there on the A minor. Oops. So start. going to leave the RC20 on the master and the sausage fattener. And I also got the Waves multi-maximizer, multi-band. I do like this because you essentially can limit different bands. So like that really weird mid-range, I can really squidge and leave the rest alone a bit. There was a dry wet mix on this plugin. And another plugin that I got, and this is one of my favorites, which I use on the master a lot, which is the HEQ. And the reason I got this is because you could do middle and side EQ. So put this into middle and side. Now we're just listening to the middle, and now we're listening to the side. So you can EQ the middle and the side separately. And I do this when I'm mastering people. I use this mastering for people. I use this plugin for exactly that. So what I might do sometimes is boost the bass in the sides for weird stereo imaging, and then in the middle I might take out some of that mid there, brighten it up a little bit, and then add them back together. If you listen on headphones, it's like the kick no longer feels like it's in the middle. Well, it is, but it's bring the bass. I was just wondering if there's something in exhale. Let's see. Oh, what am I doing? For some reason, I feel like I want to take some of the top end off. You know, I want it to sound really muffled. I don't want this to sound like a big polished production. You know, it's not that anyway. Do you know what I mean? And I want an EQ with character in order to do that. And oh yeah, Arturia, I own the EQs, these filters from the Mini Moog, the MS-20 is this one? No, sorry, this is from the Oberheim. This has got a bit of character because you can drive into the filter again. There we go. I just wanted to take that top end off. Now, I think I can have a bit of fun as well, particularly by automating things and using things like random LFOs and applying it to some of these dials as well. So if I apply that to the noise, you can see it's moving that. And I don't want it to be so jerky, I want it to be soft. So we'll make it soft. Transition to soft, a bit slower, that's faster, It's slower. And kind of from there a bit faster, please. So every now and then it's just adding more noise to that kick drum. Randomly. Let's do similar thing with the absinthe. What do I want to do? I can add more noise. I could add more wobble, more distortion maybe. That's quite nice. So again, we just grab that. Random. Open it up and make it a bit softer. Wow. Look how fast that's going. That's just breaking it up nicely. I do like this bass, so I'm going to duplicate it, and I'm going to go an octave higher. Like so. And I just want it to appear sometimes. Let's change the sound of it a bit more distortion. And what? I'm just thinking like it will appear every now and then. Let's use that M12 filter. It's got more character. Sorry about that. How do you scale this? It's too big. I haven't figured out a way to scale it. Do you know what I mean? It's too big for the screen. Ah, resize. Okay, thank you. That's better. It's amazing when you look, isn't it? You can find it. Let's maybe make this one so you've got a high pass and a low pass. Add that to the original bass. You've just got this monstrosity now. Okay, let's put this down in some form. Been going for an hour and 13 minutes. Your speaker needs cooling, I know. You know, one thing I was thinking about, because these live streams are so long sometimes, some people, when they're watching it back, they think, oh, I'm not going to really invest in watching something like this for an hour. So I'm going to go through some of these live streams, and I'm going to cut out, I think, just like interesting 1-2 minute bits and re-upload them to the YouTube channel. So they're kind of like the kind of interesting bits where I do something maybe interesting that people want to jump straight to, rather than having to sit and watch an hour and 15 minutes to try and find something. So I'm going to start doing something like that. And then you can jump back to these places where I might do something pretty good. What's going on in the chat room of joy? The wobble on the pads less, please. Okay, yeah, I agree. They are a bit too much. Anything else? Yeah, send the template to Gaz. Yeah, cut them to 10 minutes. Yeah, I will. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that's a good choice. Maybe I'll just re-upload them, take out the filler bits, and just upload the interesting bits, something like that. Again, thanks so much for being here tonight, and please do share this with your friends on Facebook and or Instagram or whatever, and hit the like, the thumbs up would be awesome. I know a lot of you who are here are already subscribed, but if you could do that, that'd be awesome. Wobbly caretaker vibe, yeah, nice, Nick. Maybe that'll be the name for this. How do you describe this music? What is this music? I don't know. Okay, so if we're going to start at the beginning, how am I going to start this track? I'm going to start it by opening the filter. Yeah, this master cutoff. So I want to be at minus 18.4. So I'm just going to do that. Jump over to here, hit record, and play, and it's now going to record everything in. And we'll start with this. I think that kick drum should fade in. I'm going to go again. And one thing you might have noticed what I was doing there, I just set up a reverb as an effect. And actually, I might also just set up a quick delay. So what I can do when I'm recording this down now and I'm jamming, I can send stuff to the reverbs and delays. I am going to jump to my favorite delay, Echo Boy. Echo Boy has pretty much been in every one of these streams that I've done. I just love it. It's got so much character and vibe to it. Mix 100%, bit of feedback, take a bit of the low end off, change the groove so it's slightly pushing. No, in this case, we'll make it drag a little bit. Bit of saturation, drive the input. It's just lovely. And I'm going to fade the kick drummer up to minus 13.6 as well. So let's go again, back to here. Put it in record, and we're off. Instead of cleanly opening the cutoff, I'm wiggling it. Open, close. It feels more natural, more organic. Okay. How long is that? Again, I still haven't figured out to figure out how long that is. I think you can find out from somewhere. Yeah. Anyway, we've got it recorded down. I will save that as live stream number 7. Still not sure what to do with these. I think maybe the next step is to go back to the live stream sessions that I've got and start re-editing them, or just bounce them down and just put them out as an EP or something like that, I guess. So there I was playing around with a lot of sends, echo, reverb, and on the master, the cutoff, the way that I ended it, I just went nuts with the RC20 and added loads of reverb and a bit more noise, and the whole thing just felt like it was kind of slowly disintegrating. I think it was a little bit repetitive, bit boring. I think there's things still that I could have brought in and out. The kick drum, for example, I felt like that needed a bit more movement. I think I wish I'd have put a low pass filter sort of slowly sweeping, moving, taking away some of that at times. The chords were a bit boring towards the end, or a bit repetitive rather. So there's loads that I could still do with this, but I mean, it's got a vibe. It kind of works. It was nice playing with the RC20. It's a new toy for me, trying to explore that. I've got it on pretty much everything. I think I'm going to call this one retro. Yeah, we'll call this one retro for now. So is there any last comments, questions, anything you want to ask me at all? Let's just have a look in the chat room. I'll describe this music as grandma's running. All right. You can hear a cane. Okay. All right. Fair enough. What else? Hauntology. That's a nice word. Don't know what it means. I guess it's study of ghosts and being haunted. Yes. By the way, none of this is paid for promotion or anything. So I know I'm using RC20 a lot today. They haven't given me it. It's not paid promotion. I'm just literally, this is the first time I've got to use it since I bought it a couple of days ago. Yeah, it was a bit of a zone out, wasn't it, Inky, sort of in the end? Bit vibey in the end. Thanks, Henrik. Appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, if it's inspired you in any way, you know, this isn't the normal music production tutorials where I spend an hour EQing a kick drum. I mean, I haven't at all. What did I do to my kick? I put the RC20 on it and I took a load of top end on. Most people, you see straight away, they reach for the high pass and they cut everything off below like 30 hertz or whatever. Fine, if that's your bag, do it all day long. Not for me. I don't mind. I like the way some sounds overlap sometimes. This idea of EQing things to the point where there's no overlap and stuff, for me just doesn't make any sense. I like sounds to sit in the same place. I know sometimes you've got to use EQ to be corrective, and there's going to be sometimes issues and you're like, I've got to get rid of that frequency. Fine, but this is just my approach. It's just maybe different to a few of the other kind of streams and tutorials out there as well. Thanks, Zoundsick. Nick, you can select show real-time ruler in the arrangement window if you right click on the timeline. Let's have a look at that then, because I don't know how long that was. Let's have a look. Show real-time ruler. Love you, Nick. You just got 1 million points, mate. Thank you. Wow, that was nearly 6.5 minutes. And that's not uncommon for me. I mean, when I'm doing stuff with the modular and I'm recording it down, a lot of my tracks, well, my last 2 tracks that came out available, Loop and Velocet, double A side LP, 12-inch vinyl, they're about 10 minutes long, and they are literally me setting things up with the modular and performing with it and recording it in real time, and that's what you hear. And what I've realized over the years is I am a performer. I'm a performer when I come to work with music, electronic music. I'm originally a performer. I'm a guitarist. And what I realized in retrospect is when I started using DAWs, I stopped performing. And what I did, I got more into technology. I got more into working with plugins and the mouse and the screen. And I was trying to make everything perfect in there. And what I wasn't doing, I wasn't performing anymore. So like what you'll see me where I'm playing around with these sends and making things feel like it's always moving. That's just like when you go see a band play live and they are always moving and in and out time and pushing and pulling and all that kind of stuff. That's, I guess, where I'm trying to take electronic music for me anyway. Bit of a rant there. I could talk about that all day long, that kind of side of things. Anything else? Thanks so much again, Inky. Applause. And thanks to you all for joining me here. I really like this. Like I say, one of the cool things for me about this is, I mean, hanging out with you guys. I could do this anytime. The fact that you guys are here is what makes it, and throwing in a few ideas there as well, and just going for it with me. So thanks again so much. I guess I should go get some tea now. It's 9:45. You guys rule. You're awesome. Thanks so much. And please share this with your friends. Just say, hey, I've been checking out these live streams from Maths. You might want to check it out if you think they like it. And you never know, maybe they might like and subscribe too. And I can grow this channel. I'm on my way to 2,000 subscribers, which is nothing compared to a lot of the cool cats out there. So I don't know, if it doesn't go too much further, I might just give up this YouTube like. Anyway, love you lots. Take care. Have a great evening and stay cool.